We just poured the water, guys. Help yourself. Coach, when you're ready, some thoughts, comments, and then we'll take some questions.
Well, obviously, you got to be pleased anytime you can play that kind of defense and control the line of scrimmage the way we did against a team like Catholic, who, as you know, has scored a lot of points all year long. They lost one ball game, and that was a game that was a shootout, and you can't be more pleased with that in the way they performed. Offensively, we thought that Colin did a great job getting us in and out of bad plays, reading the coverages and being able to take advantage of it. And I can't say enough about the blocking of the offensive line across the board. They did a tremendous job. And that's the reason the running backs were able to make those kind of plays, because they were knocking some holes in there.
Question?
For any of the players, how much of what happened last year was in your minds today, if at all?
Well, certainly it wasn't our mantra, because we know that consistency of performance, everyday performance, is what's going to help you be successful. But I'll let them comment about that, because they're the guys that play the game, and we could start right at the end, and why don't you tell them how you feel.
Being able to be back on the field against those guys, it was real fun. And I got to show great emotion tonight. Last year they put me through so much hurt after us losing, because we worked so hard to get to the state championship, and now that we actually won it, I can't even put it in words. I'm tremendously happy.
No, I think losing last year hurts, a lot. You just have that bitter taste in your mouth, and you have to go 365 days knowing that you lost to that team that you were capable of beating. And I think this year's team has done a great job of just, finding our groove and finding, where we fit in. And I think these group of seniors and this team has done a great job of doing that and leading us.
Kind of like what Josh said, just like being back on the field with Catholic. We treat every team the same, no matter who they are, but just to be back on the field with that team that put us through so much last year, and for us to go out and dominate the game like that against such a good group, I can't, like Coach JT said, can't ask for much more.
Honestly, I'm speechless. We really had leaders this year. We really played as one and as one unit, so I couldn't be more proud of all these guys up here.
Hey Donald, championships are almost normalcy at Curtis. How important is it for y'all, the seniors, to go out with a championship there? Because it's been 5 years since Page taken on the title.
Well, honestly, words can't even explain. I know a couple cameras out there caught my emotions, but it's a great feeling playing for such a great coach, because we worked so hard these last couple years, but we came up short, unfortunately, and this year it was really on our minds. We had that it factor, and we just felt like this was our year. It was destined. So it's a great feeling, and I can't be more proud.
Coach, talk about your interception.
Ma'am?
Talk about your interception.
Well, I kind of get yelled at by this guy a couple of times because I do the wrong thing, but you kind of just sometimes it clicks in, and you're just like, all right, what did he say? And everything slows down. And then I knew the number 2 receiver was dead, so I was really helping out on one. And as soon as I saw the quarterback pull back and just look at him, I just broke down on the ball and looked it right in, and it was it from there. So,
JT, I'm not going to ask you to compare teams, but can you put into context what is special about this championship?
Well, and we've commented a little bit about it. After losing last year, we certainly wanted to come back and have an opportunity to play for a championship, because that's what our goal is from the beginning. But by the same token, you can't play under pressure. You can go out there and try to win the game today. You have to prepare to win the game from the very beginning of your workouts in January through spring, through the summer grind, through the 2-a-day practices, and then you have to get into the season and develop consistency of performance. And I just really felt like this team, against the caliber of competition that we played, really exemplified that, because we didn't have a team that was easy to play. Every team we played, we had to bring our game, or we were be caught short. And I would tell you that I think the consistency of performance, this team was really outstanding.
Coach, can you talk about
how important it was to set a physical tone. Your first drive, you go 11 plays, and then you come out in the second half, you have that 17-play drive. How important was it just to establish that physical presence at the line?
Well, it's who we are, and we wanted to establish that. We felt like there were some things in the passing game that we could really take advantage of, but we also knew that we needed to establish the run from the very beginning of the game, and we were able to do that. Again, the unsung heroes of this thing are those 5 guys in the interior of the line and our tight end. I mean, they did a tremendous job of being able to help us control the line of scrimmage both inside and outside. So, and then when you pitch it to Corey, then the rest of it could be history.